when I speak with different people through different decades of my life, I can be telling the same stories with different context. So they look like different stories, but the structure is exactly the same. At the end, is combining, of course, awareness, consciousness, supraconsciousness, mixing the key words that some people understand when they felt once in their life at least that they've been high, meaning crossing the doors of the perception. You are high, like in a higher dimension. Doesn't matter if it is low in a lower dimension. It's just another place, right? It's like if there was water, you are crossing, and you are, if it is a mirror or if it is whatever, and you can be dishwashing. All these tales that people are telling, the tales that you are having on your own, living your own dream in your dreamland, or when somebody is telling you the stories of the previous people in the civilization. So with the written word, soon came religion, because it was the way of telling a tale the same way that they were doing it. All our ancestors, before writing, for thousands of years, they were transmitting the most important information. And they started losing the connection of the message by the time they started writing it. And then they tried to write sacred scriptures. And they tried probably with their best intention. But after coming the word of mouth, and that was working much better, because when you are giving it, you see in that moment if the other person got it. If you write a book, you have no fucking idea what the other person got. So this is, you get the feedback automatically. You know if that person got it. And you can change the story for that person to get the message. Or you never succeed and that person never gets the message but thinks he or she got the message and continue with that message. But there is a moment that somebody says, hey, wait here. I've been always following your message, but now I see an incoherence here. Don't worry about it, continue with it. And then you see a bigger and a bigger and a bigger. When you see so many incoherences, you say, okay, enough is enough. Where are not the incoherences? You see, in no dual. And written message can never be adapting to the different context through the different civilizations. So no religion can be adapted for 2,000 years till today. Christian religion was created based on what they understood and knew from Jewish, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Socrates. And Socrates being the main character in the role of Jesus Christ. They created the whole campaign during 50 years to write the Bible. And I'm not saying that it was like this. I'm saying that this theory is much easier than the official. So I don't care if this is not the absolute right one, but that makes the other one feel ridiculously naive. So when you are speaking through thousands of years before our civilizations in written words, how many thousands of years of civilization we got there? But we were not in our progression. Now we are in this progression of life and way of being more human, technological, but being afraid of death, having psychological problems, having material problems, that we are the only species on this planet worried about these kind of things, because we started disconnecting from the nature, and the more technological, the least nature. So the stories that they were telling to each other in that time, they were like neurons, and they were mirrors, and they were mirroring their activities. And they are in a mega win negotiation. And if they're not, you go to another colony or you kill them or whatever. But that's the evolution. And that's how the mirror people were telling this message to everyone. And then it was converted into some religions, most of the times perverted, corrupted, and misunderstood. Because it cannot be forced. You cannot force something from 2,000 years ago into today's. But the real message, the truth, you can spread it. There is nothing left in religions. Because they are written words. You have to go to before the writing words, the written words. I don't know if I was going to say something else, but this was always running around me, and I never found the moment to express it